Pink dolphin. Pink dolphins. You guys didn't even top. What's up guys, Quantum Light here. As you can see, we're going to be doing another deck profile. This time it is on my Heraldic Beast deck. Now thank God that this is the final deck profile that I will be doing on DN. My God. I'm pretty sure by now that you guys, when you guys are watching the videos, you can see that the screen is like a lot smaller than usual. That's because I'm still trying to get the hang of this whole thing. I can actually do a lot better on YGOPRO, but because it is on Dually Network, well, the reason is because the same reason I'm doing the deck profile for you guys. I think I said it like a couple months ago that I will be making the deck. If I didn't say it, I'm pretty sure I dropped some hints and let you guys know. But like I said, I'm not going to be doing the deck anytime soon. Like, it's not because of my impatience, like in the case of Sharks, because you know there are OCG exclusives in here. But that's not the case, because we already know that that Amphi up here is going to be coming out sometime soon. At least we know that it's coming out. But unlike the Sharks, that's a different story. A story that apparently Konami doesn't want to tell. So yeah, I am no longer making the deck. I actually thought that upon returning to the deck and trying to test it out so I could do this deck profile for you guys, I thought that I would find my same passion for it like I did with Sharks. Because yeah, even though I'm not going to be building Sharks anymore, even if the stuff, you know, ever comes out, I'm still not going to be building it. I just don't have the same passion for it anymore. And even for Heraldic Beast, same thing. I just don't have the passion. But when the case of Sharks, I had a lot of fun coming back into the deck, but in the case of Heraldic Beasts, like, there was just, I don't know, I guess maybe because I was so far away from the deck, and this is like one of the very few that I picked up, and I wanted to build up again. I guess I was just not that into it, like, upon coming back to it. I mean, when I wanted to make it, I had so much triumph and so much excitement for it, but now I just don't feel it anymore. Not to mention all the tech cards in here that I gotta get. Oh my god, so much money, you know. So yeah, I'm not saying the deck is bad. Obviously not. It is pretty fun to do, but like I said, it's just it's not my passion anymore. I just don't want to build it anymore. I lost my passion for it. So if anybody ever wants to, you know, to build a deck, well, hopefully this deck profile can make the build that much easier. That way, with this, you can get an idea of what you're going to be doing. I went as far as yeah, just because I'm giving up on the deck, it doesn't mean that I half-assed throughout the whole thing. No, obviously not. I wouldn't do that to you guys, especially to this deck. It deserves a lot more respect than that. So yeah, I went as far as I could with this deck. Feel free to swap anything out. Like if you want to swap deck ideas, and I'm all ears. More than happy to help you guys out. So with that being said, enough talking. Let's get started with the deck profile. Alright, so we are running 3 Heraldic Beast Leos. It's the beater as well as the main searcher. The second beater, lol, is Aberconway. The OCG exclusive, which is Amphi. This is a really good card. This is I know I already spoke of this during my discussion on the exclusives that have been coming out in World Superstars. One of the perfect ways about this card is that you can utilize it is if you have this card as well as Leo in hand. That way it works like a Galaxy Soldier. Like, you know, you discard Leo in order to special summon Amphi, then you could search with Leo once it hits the grave. You could normal summon and go for a rank 4. And yes, I still stand by what I said. Like, this sounds like his effect, Amphi's effect, sounds a lot like something that Konami would give Galaxy Soldier. I'm not even gonna go there. All right, moving on. We got Heraldic Beast Unicorn, which is the one that can revive this one over here, number 18. Running 2 of them, 2 Basilisks. One of my which actually pretty much the major complaint I have about Basilisk is that it only destroys the monster that destroys him. You know, you don't get to say on which monster he gets to destroy. Like, it's already selected for you. So, but aside from that, like, it is pretty good just to get rid of some problematic cards, and your opponent probably won't even see it coming anyway. So, yeah, running two is pretty good. I also got a twin-headed eagle. This one right here is like the reload from the graveyard. That's one of the things that I like about this deck, is that it's really graveyard reliant. Because with twin-headed eagle, like let's say you got an Exceed out there with no materials, no overlay units, just banish this guy and target 2 Heraldic Beasts and just attach him to him, and voila, you got yourself more effects to continue. And it's better to run it at 2 rather than 3, because 3 can be pretty dead. Let's not forget that the duel is not going to be lasting that long, you know. Also, you have so many targets over here. I mean, look at this. Yeah, you got the ones that are not part of the support, but you got enough. All right, moving on. We got ourselves 3 Kageto Kages, because this is a heavy rank 4 deck, so we really need to go for those. Really need to go for those rank 4s. And to start the plays off, we got 2 Photon Thrashers. Next up, we got a lot of Revivers here, which is fitting because, like I said, this deck does rely on the graveyard a lot. So we're running 3 Advanced Heraldry Arts. This right here revives 2 Heraldic Beasts and right away overlays them into an Exceed. 2 Heraldry Reborns, the Monster Reborn of the deck. Was running it at 3, dropped it to 2. So far it's okay, but you know, there are times when I feel like maybe running a 3rd one might not be so bad. You guys already know that I'm not running the field spell. Like I said in the discussion video, the field spell is a really big meh card. You know, it's one of those cards where you either run 1 or you run none at all. It makes no difference to the deck. But if you want to go for a more competitive build with Heraldic Beasts, you want to go farther than I did over here, I wouldn't really recommend it. It's personal preference. Like, I wouldn't go against it, but I wouldn't recommend it. That's actually personal preference, like I said. So that's up to you guys. I'm leaving it up to you. Going on to the staples, we got 3 MST, the 1 Regeki, Book of Moon, Snatch Steal, Foolish Burial. Moving on to the traps, we got Bottomless, Warning, Compulse, 2 Breakthrough Skills, like I said, Grave Reliant, and 3 Vanity's Emptiness. Moving on to the extra deck, we got ourselves number 8, King Genome Heritage. Yeah, it's a pretty situational card because Heraldic Beasts are pretty anti-Xyz that way. However, I still think it's still pretty good, and it does deserve a spot in Heraldic Beast. Even though that Heraldic Beast could do better than number 8, I still think that it deserves to be here, even if at least by 1. Next up, we got 2 number 18s because you know you can revive 1, you can revive another one. Whereas the case of number 8 can just take the name, literally takes names, and effects of like other Exceed monsters that your opponent has. This one right here just pops monsters that your opponent has that have the same name, which can come in handy. But again, it's not the field effect; it's the grave effect that we're looking at. Because once this thing dies, you can send up to 2 Heraldic Beasts from the deck to the graveyard. So that right there is another trigger for Leo. And let's not forget, he can be revived with Unicorn. Just banish Unicorn, and out comes number 18. Yeah, his on-field effects are going to be negated, but again, it's the graveyard effect, so once he dies, even without overlay units, like once he dies, again, revive. He dies, search, revive it again later on. Alright, 2 101s, 2 Shidori. You guys have no idea. This deck can make Shidori so easy, because the opponent rarely ever sees it happening. 1 Exiton, 1 Black Ship, Castell, Dark Rebellion, Heartland Draco, because, you know, every rank 4 deck has gotta have Heartland Draco. Cowboy to finish the game. Lavalval Chain, which is mandatory. Mandatory in this deck, even if it's turn 1. You detach, send that Leo to the grave. And last but not least, because of Thrasher as well as Kageto Kage, we can go for a triple material rank 4s. So I put in the 1 Deltaros. Like, it's either Deltaros, Evil Swarm, Ouroboros, or Thunderspark Dragon, maybe even I guess to an extent number 104 Masquerade. Like, whichever one of those 3 is good enough. Like, they are pretty fun to use, and kind of gives you a sense of accomplishment just to bring out these hard to bring out rank 4s that require 3 level 4s. So yeah, for this spot right over here, there really is no right or wrong answer over here, because every answer is always going to be right anyway. Alright guys, that just about does it for my Heraldic Beast deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and if you guys have any questions about the deck, or if you need help on making the deck, like, I'm all ears. Like I said, I went as far as I could with the deck, and yeah, I'm more than happy to help you guys out if you're going to be picking the deck up anytime soon, or with Amphi coming out in the later months. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Lights out!